Good morning from Lure of the North. It's Thursday, December 27th, and it's absolutely gorgeous out right now. It's about 7:10 a.m. You can still see the moon. There's Golden Pond. And the sun, I believe, is going to come up right over there, but not for a little while. Well, it is a beautiful day outside. It's about -20 here, -29 with the wind chill. Just in my cabin, getting myself ready for the day. Excuse me. I've got a nice fire going. It was very, very, very warm in here last night. I actually had to keep the window open upstairs, and I only put wood in the fire once. And I didn't really need to, but I just didn't want the fire to totally die out. It was just cool, so just got my boots over here, my slippers, some of my clothes, and like I said, I'm just getting organized and getting dressed for the day, and then I'm gonna head over to the workshop, as they call it, or the main house, and there's a spectacular sunrise going on, so I want to get out there and catch it. So work is always going on here at the Lure headquarters. Kai is working on something. What are you up to over here?
I am working on a pair of moccasins for a very patient customer. I've got many moccasins to make before we get out on the trail, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
Oh, you're very popular. If your moccasins weren't so amazing, then you probably wouldn't have that problem.
I guess so. I guess that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're heading out on the trail soon? Where are you off to?
Yep. We start by doing a few base camp trips here. We call it our training camp. We do 3 days here, learn the basics, and then we take those skills that we learnt here, and we go out on the trail right from here for another 3 days, and we head up and do a hike up to Mount Ararat and have a look over Lake Huron, and then we're doing a scout group with some cubs actually.
Oh, wow.
So that will be really fun.
How old are they?
Yeah, I think they're aged like 7 to 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And do parents come on the trip? Like,
yeah,
how does
so
that?
There's some scout leaders and volunteer, like parents basically, yeah. And then what else are we doing? Then we've got a group of grade 11s coming up as well, and they're doing 5 nights here. Then we're doing life on the trap line, so we take people out, show them kind of, life on the trap line, exactly that, and we'll be trapping beavers, bringing them back here, showing them the skinning, stretching, butchering, the starting of making soap. We're doing the Magical Mystery Tours, which is out on the other side of Killarney, so the west side of Killarney, and we'll be going kind of in the Crown Land out on the big lake and finishing up in the town of Killarney. And then we do 3 weeks on the Missinaibi. So
oh my goodness.
It's 160 kilometers, getting off on the train and heading to the town of Matisse.
So now these trips that are on your webs, are these trips on your website, or do people customize them? Do you customize them? Do you say, hey, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How many days? Or is it just like, someone can just go on your site and say, I want to book this trip, or I want to go on that trip?
When we start to plan our season for the year, we kind of send out feeler emails to the people that have been on trips with us in the past and kind of say like, hey, we're thinking this, like, are you interested in that? So that we know we've got a base interest, because we want to make sure that the people that have been coming on trips with us for years want to come back. So that's kind of...
And see something new too, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then, so we kind of have our base trips that hopefully appeal to kind of different levels, skill level and adventure levels. And then often we'll fill in our schedule with private contracts like schools and, scout groups and that sort of thing. This is all from the pond.
So we're having some chaga tea with, some cedar and chaga tea.
With some golden pond honey.
What a treat. It's the first
Good
time
for the
I've
heart,
ever
good
had,
for the soul.
First time I've ever had any of those things. Alright. I was just going to put it through my teeth like you said.
Yeah, you could, but the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets. So
it smells wonderful.
Ward off scurvy. Cheers.
Oh, no scurvy. We don't want that. Cheers.
With some golden pond honey.
It's nice. Oh, it's warming. It's got a nice taste to it. This is the second and third new thing I've tried since I've been here.
Oh, yeah, you had deer ribs last night.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
So there's all kinds of snowshoes hanging around up here in the homestead, or as you guys call it, the workshop, right?
Yep.
And what are they for? Like, why are there so many pairs of snowshoes everywhere?
Well, they're for trip participants. Also for us, we use the same ones. And so we've settled on this style, the bear paw snowshoe, which I think looks awkward to a lot of people when they first see them. A lot of people think that a long, narrow shoe, more similar to a ski, would provide better flotation and be easier to manage. But we found a short, fat shoe like that gives a lot of flotation and is actually really quite a bit more natural to manage for people. So that's become our favorite style. They're great in the bush around camp when we're going for firewood and just packing out portage trails, but they're also good out in the open on the lakes and rivers. So.
And you make these, right? You don't make the frames?
No, we purchase
weave
the
them?
frames at some point as we get the shop more and more set up. I think we'd like to at least dabble in that, but for now at least we purchase the frames out of Quebec and then we weave them with fish line.
Okay.
Yeah, and we teach other people how to weave them. We travel teaching workshops, and we also sell kits for people that are keen to weave their own. So
What don't you guys do?
I've got a YouTube video showing the process that's probably runs somewhere to the 8 hours. I always tell people do not watch it unless you have a pair of shoes in your lap, because otherwise it'd be a little bit like watching paint dry, watching someone just weave snowshoes. But for someone that's actually about to weave a pair, I think it could be hopefully pretty helpful to them.
All right, well, I will post that link in the description below for anyone who's interested in that video. And I'll let you get back to work.
Cool.
Thank you. So Matt has got a snowboard here, and I guess we're going to be going out and playing in the snow today. Adam's going to pull the snowboard with the snow machine, and they're going to do a little snowboarding. So we'll see how that goes in a little bit. Alright, well, Kai's dad, Jim, is just suiting up. He's gonna give the snowboard, snow machine, skidoo, snowboarding a try, whatever it's called. Does it have a name, Matt?
Death sledding. Death sledding.
So Kai and Dave are getting some work done, so we're out here.
I've never done this before.
Okay.
Well, this is an adventure.
You've never snowboarded?
No.
You've never, what's it called, wakeboarded?
Never wakeboarded and never death sledded. So, life is an adventure. You might as well go on the journey.
You are a brave man.
Journey on.
How was it?
It was great. It was fun.
You did good.
Best furs in the business.
So here they're sewing together some fur for the anorak hoods. Kai's mom is doing that. What do you got there, Kai?
So this was a roadkill. A friend of ours called us and asked us if we wanted a roadkill bobcat. So this is a bobcat in the summertime, so it doesn't have its winter coat. We just got it back from the tannery. It's got speckles on its belly, and it's got its cute little tail here. Yeah, so anytime we get an animal, we eat everything. So we ate the meat, skinned the hide, and now we have it back. We kept the claws on and everything. And yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Can you feel it?
Yeah. So this is its summer coat. So in the
It's kinda
winter,
rough.
yeah,
It's not as soft
and
as
it's
the beaver.
kind of thin too. Yeah, and then these are our beavers. Oops.
It's snowing.
Yeah, so that's one of our beavers that we caught. And again, we
Oh, it feels like a fur coat.
Yeah.
So soft.
yeah, and we eat everything that we catch. We waste nothing. Eat the heart, liver, kidneys, beaver for burritos and tacos and chili and everything. It tastes like like beef. So most of our meat for the whole year is beaver. And then we turn these into mittens and moccasins, and yeah.
It's amazing. My favorite line this week was, yeah, so I'm going to lure. The first thing they asked me was, do I eat beaver? People seem to really enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I make soap from the fat of the beaver, and it works. It's the best soap I've ever made. I should give you a bar, actually. I think I only have one left.
Well, I'd like to see it at least. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes.
That's cool.
So I've put some chamomile flowers. That's what's the dark spots. Some peppermint leaves. And I think this one has lavender oil in it.
Ooh, it smells nice.
Would you try it?
Yeah. All right, so we've got dinner for tonight. A nice big salad, a bunch of dressings, and this sauce is actually beaver meat. I made a sauce to go with it, and then there's 2 different kinds of pasta. So we'll see how that goes. How's your beaver?
My beaver is delicious.
Yeah? How's your beaver, Dave? Matt, how's your beaver?
Boys.
Oh damn! I've never eaten beaver so good.
It's funny that is a thing here as well.
Yeah.
Because Joe back home was just like, every time she heard it, she was like, how are you going to survive out there?
Before we welcomed you out here, one of the questions was, are you willing to eat beaver?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And you said, definitely.
That was one of the questions you guys asked me, and I shared it with some of my friends who also found it as amusing as I did. So
Taste the beaver.
Tastes just like
I
beef.
haven't tried the beaver
just
yet,
like
actually. It's still sitting here untouched on my
I know, the
plate.
dairy-free girl's got cheese on top.
Yeah, just a little
can
something
resist?
fancy. Woo! It's really good.
Try
Yeah?
it
Tastes,
once.
tastes just like hamburger meat. You were right.
Yeah, for you.
Live and learn.
Not too bad?
Good.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Very nice. Mom's gonna be famous. Wow.
Alright, so the Jenny went out. It's my light. And I've got my Army Tech headlamp on. And I'm like lighting up the whole area with it.
Aw, thanks, Army Tech.
'Cause it's so awesome.
Hashtag man camping.
Hashtag man camping. Another thing I discovered this headlamp does is you can put it down and it'll light up your face so you can take a video, which is kind of cool. Another fun night at Lure of the North headquarters. I'm just heading back to my little cabin now for bed, and I'll be heading out tomorrow morning around 10, so I gotta pay attention where I'm going or I'm gonna end up lost. So all the it's snowing really bad and all the trails have been covered up that went over to the cabin. So I got my bright beam on, and pretty sure I can find it, but I just want to pay attention. You know, drinks were involved, so yeah. Well, I've had another amazing day here at Lure of the North. I feel so lucky to be here and so blessed. Today was another wonderful day. We had so much fun. I learned so much. I've learned so much since I've been here, and everybody here is incredibly knowledgeable. Not even just Kai and Dave, but it's been great getting to know Kai's parents and seeing where some of her knowledge comes from. Kai's mom does a lot of the sewing for the anoraks and things like that, and she helps out with the business. And Kai's dad, he knows so much about hiking and all different kinds of things about the outdoors. It's just been amazing learning from all of them and spending time with them. They're all such good-hearted people, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to come and be here for a couple of days. And unfortunately, I have to go home tomorrow. I've got to go to work for a couple hours to make sure everyone at work gets paid. So I'll be heading out in the morning. But just such an incredible visit. I'm so fortunate. So really warm day today. Just had a little bit of breakfast and got my moccasin making kit. I'm super excited to get started on that. And just heading out to the throne room before I head out on the snow machine back to my car. Well, it's Friday morning.
Yeah.
I have to go home
Pouring
now.
rain.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier to leave. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you
I
for
had
coming.
such a wonderful time hanging out with you guys and seeing your amazing place. Like what you've done here is just incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I had a great time. Goodbye. All right,
It's been
well,
great to meet you.
Yeah,
It's
for
been
sure.
a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you again.
yay, maybe I get to come back.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, I'll put some links at the bottom so you can get in touch with these guys. And I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Kai's got the snow machine ready to go. The girls are heading out. It's taking me out. Sleds are loaded up. Off we go. Bye-bye. I want to go back. Well, Kai's just taken off in the snow machine. I can kind of hear it a little bit in the background there. I'm back at the car here and just going to pack up my stuff and head out. I've got to go to work for a little bit today and take care of payroll. I've got a 3-hour drive. I'm so happy. I'm just so, what a great time. You know, these guys are the best. They're just really, really good people, you know, true blue, 100%, and just kind-hearted, wonderful people. Kai's family was amazing, and I just learned so much just from being there for a couple of days. If you get a chance to go out with Lure of the North and go on trip with them, they do some amazing winter adventures, and they are really the best to learn from. I've got a moccasin kit with me. I'm super excited. I'm going to make my own moccasins. Kai said she really wanted to make me a pair, but they're just so busy she just couldn't get them done, and I totally understand that. So I'm going to sew my own, and I'm going to do a video about it. I can't wait to get those started, but for now I got to get out of my wet clothes and get in my car and get to driving. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and like I said, check out Lure of the North. They're wonderful people, and I hope you had a fun time watching my adventure. Take care. Bye.